So, with big families, people live Canada, West Coast, East Coast. What are some of the transportation options everyone's taking to get to the singular location that is?
Oh man, it's across the whole USA. I mean, people are coming from Canada. People are coming from California. I mean the Canadians, they'll drive probably a good 9 hours to wherever we're going. Either it's New Jersey or like the last Mama Palooza we had, it was at the Catskills. So that was about maybe the same hours. But for the Californians, they gotta fly in. So I'm not sure they're if they're have stopovers like this one cousin we had. He had a stopover in Denver, and he got stuck there for a good 4 days. So he didn't know what to do. He just sat at the bar.
Do you think some people would prefer to drive in cars that they own, or cars that are rented, or you know?
They like renting usually because it's either they rent the cars or they get picked up from other relatives. And I mean, it's easier, it's cheaper to get picked up by a relative.
So we heard that there is a pretty strong gambling culture in generations within our family, within your family. Is it ours or yours? Is everyone's family within the family?
I get it. I get it.
But we heard that you particularly are on the more extreme side of the spectrum. Can you tell us where this all started?
Well, I mean, this all starts from the aunties, and their main playground is Atlantic City. They love hitting the slots until 4 a.m. or going all night. And some of them, they're always successful. They'll they'll hit a jackpot. They'll win at least $2,000, and then at the end they get the grand prize, which is a rice cooker. And it's something I can't explain. Like, I've tried for going for the big prizes, and I've always lucked out.
What's the biggest thing that you've ever won in a gambling event?
Um, Winning a good $500 on the craps table, and then treating my cousins to breakfast the next day. I'm just kidding. That never happens. Like, I can never win. I've I've had I've always gambled so many times when we went to Atlantic City, and no, not I can't win.
What have you lost that you regret gambling?
What have I lost? Friends.
What was the stick that broke the camel's back on that one?
I don't want to talk about that. It's just way too personal. And let me say, he was a close friend, but he was also a close cousin, and we don't see eye to eye anymore because of that.
What communication do you have with this cousin at these Mama Palooza events? Because it's family inclusive.
Well, I mean, we don't talk at all, but when we see each other at these reunions, we'll just say hi to each other, give a good hug, and then go our separate ways. And we won't talk to each other for the rest of the week until it's time to say goodbye. I think the most, I handed him a paper plate for dinner once.
So paper plate, something that you use to eat.
Yeah, I mean, we have a big family, and we gotta, we can't be washing dishes all the time. It makes it too hard. And it's a lot of work.
I just thought Bob would turn his head.
I can't even see him.
It's good stuff.
Let's just cut it to the paper plates.
Yeah.
No, you can get it. It's
We're
hard.
not gonna
Reset it.
get this.
Reset
I'm
Hard
not
to
gonna.
get.
I'm not gonna get this
Reset it
part.
so he knows where
There's
to-
foot